I didn't follow her that evening because I suspected her. I followed her because something inside me felt oddly calm, like the silence before a storm you don't know will destroy your entire house. She said she was meeting old friends. The kind of sentence said casually, practiced, polished. I watched from across the street as she stepped out of the cafe laughing too loudly, her hand resting on a man's arm like it belonged there. That laugh once belonged to me. The city noise faded as my heartbeat grew louder. I told myself it was nothing. I was wrong. They sat close, too close for strangers, their knees touching, their voices low and intimate. He leaned in, whispered something, and she covered her mouth while laughing, the same way she used to when I surprised her. My hands clenched, but my face stayed calm. No shouting. No confrontation. Just observation. I became invisible, a ghost watching his own life being rewritten. When he brushed her hair back and she didn't stop him, something inside me detached quietly, like a thread snapping without sound. That was the moment anger left me, replaced by something colder. Then it happened. No hesitation. No shame. She kissed him, soft at first, then real, deliberate, public. People walked past. No one cared. The world didn't stop. But my marriage did. I expected rage, tears, maybe madness. Instead, I felt clarity. Sharp. Clean. Almost peaceful. I understood something terrifyingly simple. Love dies long before words say goodbye. I watched her pull back smiling, unaware that she had just ended us forever. And the scariest part? I didn't feel broken. I felt free. I left before they noticed me. No dramatic exit. No slammed doors. I walked home slowly, my mind already planning, not revenge fueled by anger, but justice powered by silence. That night, she came home late, smelling like unfamiliar cologne and lies. She talked about traffic, about how tired she was. I listened, nodded, smiled. She didn't know that every word she spoke was landing in an empty place. The man she betrayed was still sitting across from her, but the husband was already gone. The next days were performance. I played my role perfectly. Breakfast together. Polite conversations. Shared laughter that meant nothing. Meanwhile, I gathered everything quietly. Bank statements, messages, timelines. I didn't hack her phone. I didn't need to. Truth leaves fingerprints everywhere when people grow careless. I learned his name. His wife's name too. I learned how often they met, where, and how long the lie had lived. Each discovery didn't hurt. It hardened me. I wasn't preparing to destroy her. I was preparing to disappear correctly. One evening, I booked a small dinner. Nothing fancy. Just us. She smiled, relieved, thinking the danger had passed. Halfway through the meal, I slid an envelope across the table. Inside were copies, screenshots, dates, and one final photo, the kiss. Her smile collapsed. She looked around, embarrassed, terrified. "Why didn't you say anything?" she whispered. I stood up, calm, voice steady. "Because you already said everything," I replied. No shouting. No insults. Silence is louder when guilt is screaming. I paid the bill and walked out while she cried into her hands, finally feeling exposed in public the way I had. I didn't block her immediately. I let her call, text, beg, apologize. Each unanswered message was a mirror showing her what abandonment feels like. That night, I sent one email, to his wife. No commentary. Just evidence. Then I changed my number, moved apartments, and filed papers she never saw coming. Revenge doesn't always need fire. Sometimes, it only needs timing. Months later, I heard she lost him too. Turns out betrayal doesn't build strong foundations. I felt nothing when I heard. Not victory. Not sadness. Just closure. The man who watched his wife kiss another man died that evening outside the cafe. In his place stood someone quieter, stronger, untouchable. She thought she lost me later, during arguments, during lawyers, during tears. She was wrong. She lost me the moment she laughed in another man's arms, never knowing she was kissing goodbye to everything we were.